tough ass up. I gave it to you. I would beat the shit out every one of y'all. Pull up. I'm on it.
Post that damn snack shit at him.
Do it. Just for that. Now, come help. Come help. Man, quit playing with me. Come help him. These type of kids gonna get you fucked up. That's what I'm saying. These your friends though. Your friend gonna get your ass beat. If you ever in your fucking life listen to one of them and raise your hand at me, bitch, I will bury you. And bury they dust asses too. Don't fucking play with me, David. This type of shit I'm talking about. These little boys and these little girls gonna get the shit beat out you, boy. Play with me if you want to. You better choose your motherfucking friends wisely. Cause right now, you bullshit, nigga. Better tell them your dad is not the nigga to play with. I will bury them fucking bitches. I don't care about killing no fucking kids. You better tell them. Before they kill you or before they hurt you, I'll do it. Better tell them folks quit motherfucking playing. This shit ain't no motherfucking joke. Fuck wrong with y'all kids. Don't get mad because y'all dust ass parents don't love y'all like I love mine. Now what? Y'all know where he at. Pull up. Help. Come save him. Since y'all care.
Man, y'all go ahead and hit that like, share, and subscribe button for me. Just go ahead and do that for us. If you don't mind. And if you're feeling the show, go ahead and subscribe. Well, let's get into the show.
Yes. This is a heated topic right now. Everybody's, I've been seeing different comments, people thinking that he's abusing the son, questioning why would he do it on social media, so there's a lot of buzz around, his act and why he chose to do it. And it's a lot of, and believe it or not, I was surprised because it's a lot of males that screaming abuse, that they think he was excessive and he was doing too much, and some things should be kept private and should not be put on social media. And why would he choose to embarrass his son and demasculate him, that this young man will never forget this moment, and he's put it where the world can see it, and it's going to cause other people to react to him in a certain manner because he's chose to do this. So there's a lot of buzz around this for the choice of doing what he did. Your thoughts?
So he online flexing with a gun, displaying violence, or he's in he with some cats that, or he wanna be involved in something that's displaying violence, but his daddy slap him upside his goddamn head, and people say, well, his dad is being violent, playing with flashing guns on social media, and get slapped upside the head. See, I ain't got no problem with it. I mean, me personally, I ain't gonna. I wouldn't chastise my kid like this online, but I ain't got no problem with this guy chastising his son online. And to be honest, dude sitting there acting like he tough. He acting like he tough, even though his father slapped him upside the head. He like, man, shit, you ain't finna tell me what to do. You ain't finna tell me what to do. And for all y'all talking about, hey man, you don't treat this is what black folks do. They go online and they chastise their kid. That's what's wrong with the black community now. Putting hands on kids and showing them violence and all that bullshit. Listen, it's better him to slap his son upside the head than go buy a black suit or have to pay for a lawyer. Not to mention, these kids on here playing like they some kind of, I ain't gonna say playing because they probably ain't playing, but what if they do go out there and do what they say they're gonna do online, or do what they acting like they're gonna do online and mess around, kill somebody's kid, mm-hmm. or somebody's daughter, or even you? Mm-hmm. What you gonna say to the victim? So what if he slapped him upside the head? Maybe he saved somebody's life. Look like to me, whatever friends he got, their father should be slapping them upside their damn head. But dude don't look like he don't look like he paying no attention to his
Right.
daddy. He don't
His
look like, you like, man, shit, you ain't fit tell me what to do.
Yeah, it looks kind of scary. His reaction, no emotions, no crying, no like you didn't really hurt me. This ain't bothering me. You showing out. He just had that expression that seems very charismatic, as if though what him and the guys he was doing the gun stuff with, they already talked about some of the repercussions and what people would say and how people would react, and it's like he already ready for it. It's like he already ready for it. So I don't know. I hope this kid take it in the way that his dad meant it. Like he said, I love you. He's saying, before I let somebody else have your life, I'll take it. And so, there's an old saying, I brought you in this world, I'll take you out of this world. That old saying. And they say the punishment for those who are saying it shouldn't have been on social media, they say the punishment should fit the crime. He did it on social media, so his dad took it right back to where he want to be buying guns and acting like he's so bad. So I don't know.
Didn't his daddy say didn't his daddy say he was about to raise his hand to him or something like that?
His daddy said that if you ever think of raising your hand to me because of what one of them have enticed you to do, he said he'll you heard what he said he would do. But basically his dad is trying to break the influence. So it sounds like whatever his dad or mom saw on social media, these kids are influencing each other very negatively, even against their parents. They must have been talking some smack or something for his dad to even go that route with the guns, or he's just forewarning him. Don't let him fool you and come over here messing with me because they done told you to handle that. He just probably forewarning him because he's just probably afraid. They have gangs in Memphis, and this dad is really afraid of losing his son to the world. But his son look like he's zoned. He don't care.
Yeah, he look like one of them kids that's more worried about what his friends gonna say, following and letting his friends influence what he gonna do and how he about to move. But hey, when these kids get a certain age, you have to turn them loose, let them go. Because sometimes the jailhouse might be the best place for them. But listen, I mean, if that would have been my son and somebody would have sent me a video with him online with a goddamn gun in his hand, wherever I was, I'm telling you, I could be driving down the road, I'd have hit brakes. I could be in the middle of the interstate, I'd have hit brakes. Yeah. I hit brakes right down the interstate and pull off the side of the road, man. Hey, I had to catch my breath. Cause when I got to him, it wouldn't have been good. It wouldn't have been good. Let me tell you right now. Because listen, don't look like this guy has a father in his life, for number one. Look like he got a dad in his life. So I'm trying to figure out what excuse he gonna use. Now I don't know how much his dad in his life, but look like his daddy care about his well-being. But I want to see what kind of excuse he gonna use. Oh, I grew up. Yeah, man, I'm just trying to make it out. Cause that's what the first thing you ask. Hey, man, what you want to do with yourself? Kids grow up in the suburb. Kids grew up in a gated community. Kids grew up in a middle class life. You gonna say, hey, young man, what you want to do? Man, I'm just trying to make it out, man. And they take on this persona, and we all see it. But I don't want to hear nobody talking about, well, he shouldn't be doing this or he shouldn't be doing it. No, he shouldn't have his ass online with no damn guns. Because this ain't it's not a laughing matter. It's too many parents out there that lost kids, man. They lost family members, brothers, sisters, kids, man. It's no laughing matter, and it just I don't have a problem with it. I just don't.
And people are gonna feel. See, that's the thing about when you bring things to social media. My concern for this man here is, how sometimes if you're employed, your employees see this, and people are now judging you and saying stuff like, he's abusing his child. This is abuse. And this and that, ultimately the job may see that, take the public side and fire this man from his job. But this man was willing to go through drastic measures to let his son know and to send a message to those guys that he not playing about his child. I'm not playing about you being a good person, and I'm not playing about them trying to take your life and have you in them streets. And I agree with it. The social media part of it is just kind of dangerous because we put a lot in the public eye, and it can cause us a lot of problems that we shouldn't. Other people feel like they have the right to inject themselves into what you're doing when you put it there. Some fool might walk up to this man and say, yeah, you talking about them kids, but you wouldn't talk like that to me. Why you slapped that little boy? So you open yourself up to a lot of things when you put stuff on social media.
Look here. Now, I told this story before, but my grandma shot my uncle.
Oh, my God.
My uncle was in there talking shit one day, man. And them old folks from the South, we keep that old, either that 20 gauge or that 410 behind the door. And my grandpa had a boat action 410 behind the door. My uncle was talking shit to my grandma, and he said the wrong thing. See, I was real little. Me and my cousin was on the floor playing. All I seen, my grandma came out behind the door with that 410, and it was a boat action. So you got to, man, all I heard was boom. I could have swore I seen sparks coming from underneath my uncle. And we lived in the country, so he went down through them goddamn woods.
Oh my God!
Shit, man, hey, you talk about now? We talking about that was taught from slavery and church time. Listen, at some time you got to take drastic measures. I know it's a new day. I know this is a new time. I know you can't do the things that you used to do back in the 80s and 90s, 70s, 60s. You can't do those things. But sometimes you have to take drastic measures. And he on there. Think about this. How many kids online flashing guns that actually go out there and harm somebody?
And do something.
Think about if the father would have been there to stop him. That's all I'm saying.
And sometimes it's just an initiation. Some poor innocent kid gets shot by somebody trying to prove something to the homies. That's crazy. And so imagine being a parent on the other side.
Exactly. Which leads us into this.
You need to go to prison. You don't need to be laying no mental hospital. You need to go to prison, man. He wanna play crazy. He wasn't crazy when he killed my son, man. He wasn't crazy then, but he crazy now. All of a sudden he crazy now. You wanna lay in a mental hospital? You gonna murder my son, man, for nothing? He was trying to get away from you. You trying to get away from you, man. And you kept showing him while his back was under the truck. You kept showing him, man. You kept showing him. And his back was turned to you, man. He was trying to get away from you. And you murdered him, man, like that. You murdered him, man, like that. Why you doing like that, man?
Now put yourself into this father's place. Put yourself in here. This could easily be one of us or you. Why you sit up here talking about, oh, he shouldn't get online and slap his son. That's what's wrong with the black community. This could be you. You could be you could be this grieving father right here. This man is filled with pain. Nothing but pain, man. Just pain.
And he says son back was to him and you kept on shooting.
Think of how many mothers and how many fathers, man, going through this. And then y'all got the nerve to sit up here and talk about, oh, he shouldn't be doing that online. He shouldn't be slapped. Man, I'll knock your ass out, man. You up here with a gun flashing on social media. You got to be out your mind.
Yep. And like he said, he don't want to be this man, or he don't want to be the father that have to sit there and watch his son take a sentence. He don't want that to happen to his son. He don't want his son to have no part of neither that, and he don't want to be that father up in a courtroom because somebody killed his son. They don't get it. They don't get it. There's two sides to this. You know what I'm saying? When you flashing guns, they don't stop making one gun. So you might go out to get the target and get got yourself. That's what they don't understand. You're not guaranteed. Or you can take somebody, innocent child, while you shooting at some fools and y'all going with this gang violence, and then you shooting at some fools and you shoot somebody's child in a crossfire like this man's son, anybody. You could be that person. How would you feel? How do you ever explain that to that child's mother who had to carry that child and birth that child and all the memories, and you took them away because of some foolishness? It's time for the foolishness to stop. And his dad just said he's not having it. He don't want his child to be a part of that. He's done with it. He's fed up and he's not going to allow it.
And then, half of these fools don't know how to shoot a gun. They don't know how to handle a weapon. They shoot every goddamn thing except for what they need to be hitting. The person they done shot 2 clips, and the person that ran around the corner, and here you lay 2 people dead and 1 person lost a leg. They ain't got shit to do with what y'all were talking about.
Yeah. So, I would caution people when they jump to judgment to think about, what if that little boy followed through, that young man followed through with hanging with these guys and out there shooting, and your child was the person that gets shot? I bet you wouldn't think that way then about his dad chastising him in that manner or trying to put a stop to him. I'm still concerned about his lack of emotions.